Unruly fam, 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 fam. Unruly fam, 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 fam. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. You guys are tuned in to the UnRulyFAM Sports Podcast. This is a special season 2 episode because now we are visual. You can see us, but we can't see you. I am one of your hosts, and I go by Unruly A, aka the Unruly Shaman, aka Mr. Bearded, aka Big Black, aka that's too many aka. And I got some guys here with me, man. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Which one you want to go first?
The push should be no relation. Back for season 2. Get ready. We're not playing this time. We know we took a couple months. Revamping. We back. Let's get ready.
Yes, sir, man. It's your boy D. I ain't got no AKAs. Joining this podcast for the second season. About to take off.
Let's do it, man. I'm happy to have the newest. I'm happy to have my brother B back. Pusha B, no relation. That's who he be. And we gotta say a huge shout out to my boy D. And we're happy to have him, man. Welcome. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. And we're gonna start off with, like, it's season 2. We're gonna do something different before we head into fam talk. And we're gonna start it off with a question that has absolutely nothing to do with sports, football or otherwise. So like, you guys ever watch a movie or a cartoon when you were a kid, and like you watch it as an adult and like your mind just goes crazy? So here's the thing. Randomly, I'm just like watching YouTube, and and a clip of the Magic School Bus comes on. And the only thing I can think of as an adult is, damn, Miss Frizzle really kidnapped these kids every day. Also, how crazy is it that y'all went on a field trip every day of the season? Every day, bro. What was the bag like at this school, man? I went to public school. That school looked real public to me. It didn't look like a private school, a charter school, or a school that had all this stuff, man. It was just a wild situation. So I'm just sitting here like, man, they arrested Sean. They should have came in and arrested Miss Frizzle, man. Miss Frizzle stole them kids from their parents. I ain't see no permission slips. And it was just a wild situation. And like, y'all ever had that situation where you just watching a cartoon with a kid? I'm gonna start with you, D. Since you the dude.
That's definitely a fact, man. For me, tell me y'all went back and watched this as an adult.
Definitely did.
We had no business watching that as a kid, yo. Ain't no way. All the subject matter they was doing, that shit was totally advanced.
Bruh.
2 events.
It was 2 events. So we're just giving you these boxes. Lock up Miss Frizzle. I locked up Miss Frizzle, man. Like, what about you, man?
Miss Frizzle should have a lawsuit coming in. Because, on honesty, she was on Quaaludes. She was on something, because ain't no way you just got kids from different. You got these kids in the classroom, you just going in different parts of the body, and with no explanation.
They make the kids, bro. That's hard. That's endangerment, bro.
So
that's child endangerment.
Surviving Diddy is surviving Miss Frizzle is coming down.
Miss Frizzle is the next.
Because ain't no way she was just taking these kids anywhere.
Oh, man.
And nothing Dio said about Ren and Stimpy, that cat and dog was high.
Yo, always with the red eyes. Of these days, man, we're definitely going to start off with a question each time that has nothing to do with sports, man. So now that we done got that out the way and we done locked up Miss Frizzle, the petition is in. We're going to start out with some fam talk. We just going to have a little family meeting with this being the UnRulyFAM Sports Podcast. And football season is here, fellas. We have waited. We have got through the drag of preseason. And finally, September the 5th. The 6th. Yeah. And they want to address. Like, first of all, on this fan talk, we're going to go with what don't you want to see? Like, and each of us are going to go over a different thing. It could be anything that we saw last season that we definitely don't want to see this season. B, I'm gonna start with you since I started with D last time.
What do I want to see?
I know what you're gonna pick.
No, well, of course, I don't want to see the Cowboys prosper. I don't want nothing good to happen to them.
I didn't see that coming.
I don't want that's just all brand. That's just automatic. But I definitely don't want to see. I don't want to see the Chiefs media taking over the season. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I don't want to hear none of that. I'm not saying her name. We said we not saying her name. Y'all know who we talking about. That little thin girl that's dating Travis Kelce. I don't want to see her being swooped. I don't. It took over football all last year. It took over the Super Bowl. I don't want to hear none of it. I just want to enjoy this season of football. And I want the Cowboys to crumble while doing it.
That's two different things, man. I only asked you for one.
No, you can combination. You can combine them to
Nah.
Truth.
Hey, we're gonna go to you, man.
I want both of those. You already know, man. You already know. I do not want to see.
What are we doing?
I do not want to see nothing Cowboys, man. I'm over it. I get tired of y'all every single year with the same thoughts that y'all visions of grandeur. Y'all going to the bowl to get knocked out first round. I'm tired of seeing it. But nah, one thing for me, I can see the Taylor Swift thing too. I'm gonna say her name because
You do.
Yeah. We already knew. I'm getting tired of seeing that. But the big thing for me is the over reffing, man. I don't want to see that this year. Every play is a flag, and just let them play. This is what they get paid millions of dollars to do, man. Let them go out there and ball. They're gonna hand fight. It's gonna be a little rough out there, man. It's grown men, man. Let them do their thing.
For me, it is the Swifties. Like I don't really want to see them anymore. But you use that. The Cowboys crumbling, not on my agenda. They're not on my agenda. I'm not saying that on here. You're wild and you're wild. I might need 2 new mugs. There might be 2 new players.
Wait, I'm not gonna say. You know what? I want y'all to be great the whole regular season. So when the crash happens at the right time, the crash happens. That's all. You continue.
Beaver A. Smith over here. This guy, bro. This guy is wild. Stephen B. Smith. This is crazy. Yo, for me, it is players celebrating on the first and second down. Like a sack is warranted. Okay, I'll give you a sack. Interceptions, of course. All like just player celebrations that aren't warranted. If like for a defensive back, if the ball is overthrown, do not do this. Do not do this. Do not do this. I don't want to see none of this, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, you were nowhere near him, bro. You were nowhere near him. And you going to be like, bro, especially if you 15 yards off of him and he had a chance to make the play, but the quarterback fumbles it. Like, hey, you doing like this, locking him up. Yeah, talking crazy. Like, it's wild. Yeah. Doing this on a run play is outrageous. But yeah, that is my top pet peeve. Like, celebrate. I can kind of deal with celebrating the first down. I'd rather you celebrate a touchdown. A loss of yards is cool. Like, defensive celebrations are cool. I can deal with that, except that defensive back one, bro.
No,
that's different.
Interceptions. No interceptions.
The seatbelt is crazy when the ball's overthrown. If the ball's 15 feet above my head, you better not say you locked me
It's
up.
like, bro, it was a bad pass.
Yeah, bro. I don't want to hear that. Like, bro, you're wild, bro. You're wild thinking that you really clamped somebody up and you just didn't do anything.
No, I'm gonna throw in the interception celebrations too. I like those too. We all go down. We all run down to the end zone. Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Because the refs let them do it, so it's not like the refs like, all right, wrap it up.
An interception is a change of possession, so I'm cool with everybody running down. I'm cool with y'all being in the end zone posing. I'm not cool with your homeboys on the sideline coming onto the field, though. Bro, you were nowhere. You did nothing. You did nothing. But not you. You did nothing. Because you said the Cowboys crumble first.
You gotta let it honor rise. You gotta let it honor rise.
Oh, man.
They got practice players coming on the field to celebrate an innocent. Like, yeah, this jersey is clean. Go sit down.
Yo, the dude that wouldn't get in if we was up 80. Why are you on the field? He won Deron Bland's interception to beat the record last season. I see so many abnormal things. I was like, hold up. You're wild. You're wild. You're telling me everybody's on the field. There are 11 guys that played on that play. Why are 27 people on there? I think the coach was even on there. The coach was out there. I was like, what are we doing? And it was a celebration for my team, and I felt some type of way, bro. It was next level. That's where it is okay. But I'm not really feeling the celebrations on first and second down. We're gonna go right into it, man. Week 1 starting next week, but throughout the season, what games do y'all have circled? Like, y'all let y'all start last time. I think I'm gonna start. Like, for those of you that don't know, they're giving me so much grief. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. They are Philadelphia Eagles fans. So of course, division games are always circled on my list. The disrespectful part is the Cowboys and the Eagles don't have a prime time game, like an 8 o'clock game. That's crazy. They've had one the last 6 seasons. Like every one of them has been the last. Like they're gonna knock somebody that they thought was gonna be good out of it, and we're definitely gonna have to swap that game, like because we definitely need that 8-15. I don't know if that's a pause or not, but I'm gonna pause it anyway because I just didn't like those. I didn't like those numbers together. I don't even know. But it's just. A game that circled for me for the season, I'm definitely trying to see the Texans versus the Cowboys. I like the appeal of the brother versus brother because you actually have brothers. If both of them stay healthy up until that point, I think that'd be a great matchup.
It's a Monday night game.
That also. Oh man, I wish you hadn't told me that. We play terribly on Mondays.
It's a Monday night game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could have went my whole day.
It had to be Monday night. That had to be prime time.
Yeah, that's a Monday night game. I let you talk. Keep talking. I let you talk.
I don't want to anymore. You go.
I got you.
Today, bro.
For me, you know,
he's here with the light. You know, I'm not really doing it.
It's obvious every bird game. Every bird game, you know. Every single one.
Facts.
Every single one. That's first and foremost. We riding out. That's the first one. Like for real, it's a lot of great matchups this year, man. Like just like when you were just talking about divisions, just look at the divisions. Like NFC East is always competitive. Always. But then we gotta look at the NFC North. You got Detroit up there, you got Green Bay up there. The Bears are supposed to be pushing. They're getting a lot of stuff with Caleb being there. They gave him a lot of help.
I almost went with the Bears line.
Yeah, it could be. I
feel like that's going to be a shootout.
Yeah, you got the AFC North. That's always the same thing every year. Mm-hmm. But the AFC East, man, I'm interested to see that. That's a lot there. You got the Jets. I think they're overrated. That's me personally. But A-Rod's there. We're going to see what he can do coming back healthy. But, you know, you got
Miami and the Jets game is circle for me as well.
Yeah.
That one I do want to see. Because I want to see Tua. I think this will be Tua's first time going up against Aaron Rodgers, I believe. Because either Aaron Rodgers is always hurt or Tua.
Where's it at, though?
Well, they get one in each. Like, so
you're right.
The one in New York is going to be a little crazy depending on what time of the year.
It depends what time of year it is.
Because if they play in Miami, you can play with them.
Yeah.
You can play with them.
They better hope they get them early in New York.
If I'm Tua, I'm hoping every game.
Every game I got to go up north.
The first one is there.
That's why they supposed to be down there, though. There's no reason that they playing the schedule they play, man. Now, the big one, I do like that Texans Cowboys matchup. See what the young boy can do against Pat, man. That's what I want to see. I'm interested to see that one. Oh, it's a lot of talent on the field.
What you got, B?
I got 2 games. Week 12, we got the Baltimore Ravens versus the LA Chargers. Harbaugh versus Harbaugh. It's Monday night. It's a Monday night game. I want to see how. That's week 12, so that's a good test of how far you are into the season. Well, look, that's a good. We never won last time. We don't know how they're gonna look. We don't know. Like I said, it's a new coach in L.A., Baltimore. Hopefully, well, I don't say hopefully. Derrick Henry gonna ball. I don't doubt that. Derrick Henry's gonna ball. Like we saw how the Ravens season ended. Lamar he didn't have his best game, but I think like the Harbaugh for Harbaugh, I think it's gonna be good. And this, I got another one. Okay, let me see. Week 8, halfway through the season, Sunday night game too. Dallas Cowboys versus the San Francisco 49ers. And if nobody will remember last time they played, last season. Wait, I'm talking. Let me talk.
Oh my God.
The Niners beat the Cowboys 42-10. Just throw that out there, just in case nobody remember. It's a nice prize. It's almost halfway through the season. You don't know how it's going to pan out. Look. It's different. Dallas got different parts to them now. They're recovering from injuries. By that time they have players coming back from injuries. San Fran, we saw how they lost overtime in Super Bowl. They got a chip on their shoulder because they've been going down the past couple years. So yeah, I think that's a good matchup to see halfway through the season. And it's like I said, it's Sunday night, so that's my pick. That's my two picks.
With that being said, I mean it also depends like how they're doing so far during the season. Because last year they were on a run, and then they played us, and they continued that run. And that's wild that you're going to mention the score. Like, y'all ain't get that 40 put up on y'all. They lit up a few scoreboards, but then they lost to a couple teams they shouldn't have. So that's how you know teams can always, there's always a bounce back. Yeah, man, that's wild. Those are the picks that we got. Those are the games that we got circled. Those are the games.
Seem distraught about the score from last year. You want to talk about it?
I've had a lot of counseling sessions with my mom.
Even though it's the 1st of September, so you don't want to talk about it? I know it's been in a couple of months. Well, we don't got to. We can.
They lost in the Super Bowl. That was the rectification I needed. I'm cool. I'm good.
That's true. That's true.
I'm good. Them not being able to raise a banner, definitely, put a smile on my face. And I'm not even, a hater. I'm not a hater by nature. I try my best not to be. But there was just a little bit of, what's the word, glee? There was a little bit of joy.
I'm a hate. I'm a hate. I'm coming straight like that. I was happy they didn't raise that banner.
It was a good banner not to raise, so you were extremely correct.
I'll tell you one thing. I found out that a lot of people were Niner fans out of nowhere last year. But hey, that's
Talk
neither
about
here
it.
nor there.
Talk about it.
A lot of
fans.
Clyde's Niners fans came out of nowhere, but
They won Super Bowl, Mr. Relevant.
yeah,
he might be the best ever.
Yeah,
he might be the best. Bro, I lost it. I was like, bro, he's nice. I'm never going to downplay. I'm never going to downplay it.
Is he?
He is nice. I'm
not giving him that.
That he's even okay. He might not be okay. Giving it the fact that, are you saying it because of the fact
I'm giving the circumstance.
The defense. I mean, you got to
defense.
Your offensive weapon. You low key got handed Jimmy Garoppolo's
You're put in a great situation.
Got handed Jimmy Garoppolo's team.
He's a victim of circumstance.
Yeah. I mean, but he can't choose who was already.
Yeah.
What I do like about him is he got the starting job and kept it. Because low key, rookie quarterbacks or first year guys can technically they can technically ruin that opportunity for them.
Yeah, but how hard is it to not produce what you got? You got CMC. That's enough.
Bro, when they did
that's
the
a
middle
safety
of the
net.
Trade, when they did the middle of the year,
that's a safety net.
They're gonna get everybody. They have everything. Man.
When in doubt, dump it down.
That's
pause. That's pause on that one.
No. I'm just saying that's crazy because that's
but it is. It's a fact.
That's the logic you can take because they're that stat as a team. You got a running back. Whether he can stay healthy or not, that's what's going to happen. That's a part of the game. Injuries are a part of the game. You got Deebo Samuels, who's a hybrid running back / wide receiver. Like he's a running back that can also catch passes. He's a wide receiver who can also run the ball.
I think they should have traded him.
They probably could have got a whole heat for him. Like not on no Herschel Walker draft type.
They drafted 2.0. Ricky Priscilla is that. It's the same thing.
Still yet to be seen.
It's the same thing.
I do like.
He's the same thing.
Yeah, I've been hearing high praise about him. So
Yeah.
I give that too. Yeah.
But man, I'm done talking about the Niners. It's making my heart hurt, man. We're gonna move on, man. We were gonna do fantasy picks, but I don't wanna. If you're in a fantasy league, good luck to you. It's a lot of stress if you're also a fan of a team, and the guy that you drafted is playing against your team, and for some reason you need that, especially if it's late in the season, and you just can't help but focus on the fact that everybody else can play trash, but he has to produce. He can have 3 touchdowns as long as we win it, though. It's crazy. That was me with Christian McCaffrey. And the Cowboys game last year, I was torn. And I hate to say this, and my dad was laughing at me because I had George Kittle, and George Kittle went off. George Kittle had 3 of them things. I'm like, dang, man, that's crazy. But after the third one, I'm just like, bro, we down 27. Bro, get another one. Get another one. Really make it sting, bro. But after that game, we really went on a run. So I thank the 49ers for that, because that was a turning event for all of us. Like it was a realization we not that good. We are not that good.
Thank them for the blowout. It's crazy.
Well, no,
pause,
I think
pause.
That's crazy. But
you thank them for 42-10.
No, I mean, one, George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey were both in my fantasy team.
Yeah.
They both played really well that game. I got the dub, and it was a dub I needed.
Down. Week 5, week 6.
You tripping? All these is money weeks. I'm not taking no L's if I ain't got to. If I'm already up 40, you're tripping. You're tripping. I ain't taking no L's. You're tripping. So when me and you play this season, don't take it no type of way. You my dog regardless, but I needs that. You're tripping. I need all the dubs. That's like. Other than that, got some betting tips for you guys. If you are someone who has a full household, or even if you're someone who's just starting a family and your child needs Pampers and you got 20 left in your account because it's a bill week and it ain't a pay week, I would hope you would do the right thing and buy them Pampers instead of trying to be like, I could flip it. Debo looks great this week. Bryce Young's gonna play amazing. Chasing a 15-leg parlay is out of pocket. Don't do it, please. That's my only betting tip.
I'm going to go completely opposite. Bet it. Bet the house. Bet your kids. If you have to. Don't ladder.
Why are you looking at the camera?
Bet the whole house. If you got a not even a 12-leg. You got 5 legs. Look, pick all running backs.
It gotta be a street.
Pick all running backs. Anytime touchdowns, you're gonna get it. I'm telling you. Look,
If it's CMC, Derrick Henry, Jonathan.
I'm throwing Zeke in there too. They gonna get Zeke. They gonna put.
And it depends on who the team is.
Bet it. Running backs, I'll give you 5, 6 if you're being greedy. Anytime touchdown, I don't care what he's talking about. Bet it. I don't care. Let the kids gonna get clothes all year long, all school year long. I don't care. Bet it. Bet the house. I don't care. Even your cell phone gotta be off. Use your Wi-Fi when you get home. It don't matter. All right.
Why it's crazy?
All right. Don't listen. All right. Just bet it. I don't care. Just bet it. Listen to me. Listen to me. Bet it. Bet it. Bet it. Don't care. You'll get it back. You still got a job. Every 2 weeks you'll get it back. But do the opposite and say, look, it's fine. You don't gotta go crazy. 12 and 80. Don't worry about that. I'll tell you 5, 6 if you being greedy. All backs. Anytime touchdowns go.
Hold up.
But wait.
I got nothing for you.
I'm sorry.
Wait. You said it all.
4 running backs. Throw Tyreek Hill in the extra 5th one every week. You got it. That's it. That's my tip.
You heard him.
4 running backs and Tyreek Hill. You got it.
You want to know what the wild part about to give a disclaimer? You lose your house. You better not hit us up. But what he said, 4 running backs and Tyreek Hill is definitely an automatic anytime. Like, any running back from Detroit, either one. You can pick either one because I think each of them is going to have at least 10. Each of them have an opportunity to have at least 10. But that, you know what, B? F it. Bet it all. Bet it all.
You might as well throw Jay Hurts in there, too.
Yeah, I'm about to
be good for a tush push.
I'm going to throw I say Tyreek Hill, Jalen Hurts, Saquon, CMC, and Derrick Henry. That's a parlay. That's a parlay right there.
That might be the parlay every week. I'll put that in.
Hey, look.
Might put it in right now.
Wait. And I'll throw Lamar Jackson in there too. You can switch them out. I swear, you switch them out each week. Unless they on the bye, switch them in. That's my bad tip for this week.
Once again, if you guys choose to bet the house, we are not responsible for anything that happens. If you choose to listen to guys who aren't even on ESPN, that's your fault. That's your fault.
But if you do win, we need parts.
Percentage.
Down at the bottom, you'll find our cash app.
Percentage.
The cash app pimping is crazy.
Crazy.
We're going to jump right into it with the NFL talk. It may be too soon to tell with week 1. Which do you believe more? That the Chiefs can make it to another Super Bowl? Or the Niners are set to be a bridesmaid and not a bride?
I'm going to go with the Niners being a bridesmaid again.
Like, dang, man, that's like 4 dresses.
It's like a lot of success.
How many sisters do the?
You can get there. You can get close, but it's like, whew.
That's wild that it's never been
cigar.
A groomsman is not the groom.
Nah.
Dudes don't care about weddings like that.
I'm just saying, when you look at it, that Brady effect turned to the Pat effect. As long as Pat's there, you give him a chance, he's going to take y'all. He's going to give you a chance at least. He's going to make a run. But no, I just feel like the Niners' window is closed. I feel like they've had a lot of success in the past, and everybody's caught up now.
And they almost dropped a few last year, too. Like, on that playoff, they almost lost to Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And Green Bay played their best, run for the playoffs. Knocking off the Cowboys, 1. And then just playing ball with everybody else, just doing what you needed to do. So you're more prone to believe that the Niners can do it because of the we'll call it the Patty Holmes effect. Man, I don't even know. B, you go ahead because because I need to think about this a little bit more.
I think, as far as the Chiefs, I'm not gonna say it. Every year they gunning for them. Every team is gunning for them. They know who they got. They know who the upper echelon is. But I think this year the Chiefs are getting knocked off.
I can see it.
I think the league is.
I'm not against
it. Because we think of the last year, that couple games, Pat Mahomes had a little downside a couple of weeks. And then they stopped throwing the ball to the GOAT, Kadarius Toney. So, he's the GOAT. I don't know if he's the GOAT up, but he's the GOAT.
Go to leave the team.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Kadarius Toney's the GOAT. I don't know what he's the greatest of all time. He's the GOAT. For so many reasons. But I think, like I said, they picked up Juju Smith-Schuster. They still don't know what's going to happen with Rasheed Rice because he had that accident during the offseason. We don't know if he won't get suspended or not.
Yeah, I think the legal action stuff is done.
Yeah,
but the league action stuff they're gonna see what Goodell's. We know Goodell.
But the thing about Mahomes and the Chiefs, you got to give it to Andy Reid and that staff. They know their game plan each week is solid. Mm-hmm. And half that stuff Mahomes does is off the fly, it's improvised. But I think this is the year the league is going to catch up to them. Okay. So I think it's going to knock them out. So I think they're going to be in playoffs.
Do you believe more though? Would you believe more? They have a better chance of getting to the Super Bowl again, or the 49ers have a better chance of not being? Do you believe
Niners no. That's
really wild. That's an easy.
No. I think if anything, Like the Niners have done everything. Like that Super Bowl came down to the what was overtime game. So
They did everything but win it.
yeah. Like you said, they called them bridesmaids. They called the bouquet last year to get them to the dance. They just couldn't get to the threshold.
They can never get engaged.
So
they can get engaged, but nobody ever shows up.
I think this is like all right. Yeah, the league catches up, knocks the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will get knocked off. They throw.
Okay.
They may.
But you believe the Chiefs have a better chance of making the Super Bowl than the Niners?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Even though I believe they'll be a big playoff team, but they won't get. I give them. I don't want to say that. I give them the divisional round this year. I give them the divisional round. I give them the divisional round
because like the layout of the AFC. I mean, we'll talk about this as the season goes on. But the layout of the AFC just seems like you got teams that got worse. You got a few that got better. You did get a few that got better. Like the Texans. Texans somebody got better. But the Jets definitely got better. And you got the Aaron Rodgers effect. He's back. So we don't know which version of Aaron Rodgers we're going to get. The layout just seems like it works in their favor sometimes, especially because of their division. Because the only team that you got in their division, I'm trying to. Dude, the only person that possibly can stop them is Harbaugh, and that's just from a coaching aspect. In player aspect, Chargers have nobody. I'm sorry. The Broncos, the quarterback room is crazy, and
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas is a. Oh my God, I want to call it a dookie show. I'm gonna call it a dookie show. I ain't gonna say the real word. It begins with an S, and ends with an it. It begins with an S and ends with an it. Like it's an it show. I'm gonna just say the it show. But it's just the layout just seems like it works in the Chiefs' favor a little bit because one, winning their division isn't the problem.
Yep.
So so you include the Pat Mahomes effect or this effect that we have with Pat Mahomes, and it just becomes a situation where. Yeah, I believe in this guy. And I watched this dude, that Super Bowl overtime was crazy. And that's the part where it throws me. I wanted to hate him. I wanted to hate him. But I couldn't grasp the option of just one hating somebody of African descent. No matter how diluted it may be. No offense, Pat. You got better curls than any white chick I've ever seen. Like, it's crazy. I'm sorry. But your game is just this is a game that people said would never work in the league. Oh, he plays too much. Oh, he's just out there having fun. How dare he? Bruh, that's led him to how many Super Bowls? What he got? 3 of them things? Two MVPs? It's crazy. Now, he might have 3 MVPs. I think he has all 3 with those Super Bowls.
Oh yeah, Super Bowl MVPs, yeah. Of course.
He has what? 3 regular season MVPs?
I think 2.
2? Okay. Like accolades where it matters. So that's where it becomes a thing for me. Like where I'm just like, oh, I believe in this guy. Like it's a wild situation. So I'm more prone to believe that that Patrick Mahomes and the Super Bowl champion, we're gonna give him the credit that is due. I don't go give him too much. It's only week 1. They're more likely to make it to the Super Bowl than the 49ers are set to make it back, in my opinion. But now we're going to get to the teams who may have flew below the radar. With a segment we like to call, they might not be that bad this year. Teams, we each going to pick a team that are flying below the radar, but they really could be a contender or they really could make a push. We're also going to look at, so we're going to give 2 teams. We're going to give someone who could make a push, and also we're going to give a dark horse. Like somebody who, like on everybody's, list is like, no, they can't do nothing, but they could actually shock some people, and they could shake some things up. You know what I mean? For me, I'm going to start out with that. For me, the team flying below the radar for me is the Detroit Lions. Just off the strength of making that push. I think they make a push. They were so good last year. They were so good. Dan Campbell is an excellent coach. These guys believe in what he's teaching, and that's the main thing when it comes to a team. That's where it starts. Like, I take the organization out of it. The coach is what gets the car going. He gets like everything going. He gets all the pieces in place.
Throw the fans in there too.
Oh yeah, the fan base, of course. Like the fan base, Detroit fan base was
crazy
amazing.
last
They were crazy last year, and it was awesome to see. And it was awesome to see how much they dealt with, and then finally to be gifted with something. Like because Dan Campbell's first year, he was like, "Oh, don't get used to us losing."
He fits the identity of that city.
Yep. Hard nosed, blue collar.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna work to get what we want. Like Motor City to its core. Like so, they were the ones who flew under the radar, where people like may not be giving them their just due, but they are someone who I feel like their offense alone is crazy. Defense, they took a little like step back because they lost a piece that is a vocal piece for me in my mind, and we talked about this off camera with C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And I feel like his vocal leadership was amazing last year. And he brought you saw when he was not playing, he was still on the sidelines coaching these dudes up. So that was huge. My dark horse is in the same division. And they're a dark horse just because it's a rookie quarterback. And that's the Bears. The Bears are my dark horse. Like I feel like the Bears are gonna rattle some cages. Like their offense alone. Their offense when they got DJ Moore was something crazy. You had D Swift, and you had Keenan Allen, even at his age, can still go out and get you 900 yards, I think, in my opinion. If he can stay healthy, he can definitely get you 1,000.
He's a tight end, too.
Yep. Cole Kmet, nice. The running game, it's about the quarterback. And I've seen this kid. We don't know what to expect from him, but I feel like it could be a C.J. Stroud type. A C.J. Stroud-esque type of season because of the offense you have surrounding you. And their defense, if you look at their defense isn't half bad either. So I feel like the Bears could definitely rattle some cages, especially in their division. It's going to start in their division. But I feel like they're going to play, because last year they played everybody pretty close.
Yeah.
So I feel like, those are my two. I got Detroit. The NFC North is coming. And whoa, crazy. Pause. But they are on their way. I'll say they're on their way. I don't know why that sounds a little wilder to me. But those are my two teams.
I'm gonna go my dark horse team. I'm gonna say the Atlanta Falcons. They got a new coach.
Stole mine.
I was thinking about this for months too. So, they got a new coach. They got a whole new regime. Bijan Robinson, I think Kyle Pitts is going. I think he's gonna ball out this year.
You think he makes that breakout?
Yes.
Philly product.
About time. About time. Having Kirk Cousins there is going to help so much. Bijan Robinson, I think this is a year he going. Everybody been knowing Bijan Robinson. I think this year he's going to really act up. He's going to put numbers on the board, especially like betting, especially if you got him in fantasy. Yeah. Bijan Robinson, I think that's a
that's how Kyle Pitts is for me. I think this is Kyle Pitts.
Especially in goal,
especially with this coach, with the new coaching staff, and with this quarterback, because we know one thing: Kirk Cousins is going to find the easy receiver. He's going to find the easiest guy to just hand the ball off to or drop the ball off to. And I feel like Kyle Pitts is going to be a benefactor of a lot of that.
Another team, I think people going to sleep on. I don't want to say sleep on because they did a phenomenal job last year in the playoffs, the Green Bay Packers. The Eagles play them the next Friday, but I think Jordan Love is like
in Brazil.
In Brazil. Yeah, you're right. In Brazil. Man, they got to stay. They got to stay in the crib. They all stay in the crib. And we got to stay in the hotel.
No green.
The whole time. They can't do nothing. So look out the window.
They wear white.
I don't know, but I know they said they can't wear green.
The black helmets and the white jerseys.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what we're wearing. Yeah.
In Green Bay, I guess we have to wear the yellow.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I chose any team to go there. You chose two green teams.
That don't make no sense. But
that's different.
Well, they won't do that again.
I'm not mad at those picks.
Yeah, I like Jordan. I think Jordan Love's going. Like I said, I think the breakout season last year. He don't got that Aaron Rodgers stuff on his shoulders no more. This is his team. I think he takes like the defense. They had a solid defense. They lost. I think they lost with Alexander to the end of the year. So I think they got a team that it's gonna be scary. It was scary for the 49ers when they played them. Even though they squeezed out that one, but a couple more
squeeze that out. He gave it to him.
Yeah. Couple more minutes. I think a couple more minutes they could have thrown the clock for Jordan Love. I think they could have pulled it out and beat the Niners. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
That was probably the worst interception.
Oh my God! I was sitting there like, come on, bro. I was actually rooting for them. Like,
I was
because it was just a solid game.
I was
exactly.
So y'all were moving the ball up and down the
He
field.
diminished everything he did with that. It was like,
don't even say the words
like I'm looking at like what?
I still know how that everything was there for them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go. Yeah, I say the Falcons and the Packers team to look out for. They'll look out for.
Y'all took both of mine, all of mine. I had the Bears on there, I had the Falcons on there, so I'm gonna shake it up now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go my dark horse. I'm gonna go Arizona, man. I'm gonna go with Kyler.
I almost picked him.
We talked about that.
He's now like a certified weapon. He's a rookie. You're gonna see what do, but he has all the makings that do it.
Another Philadelphia.
Yeah, man. And
Philadelphia adjacent.
And I'm gonna tell you, man. I know we was in a meltdown at the end of the season last year, but I was in the building for that game. On our end, it was terrible, but just seeing some of the things that they had there, it's like, all right, they can build off of that. He was cooking.
And late in the game,
he was cooking.
That's like he turned it on at the end of the third, leading all the way. He was cooking. It was just like it was crazy to see, and I wasn't even. We were rooting against y'all just because of the division. Like, and that's like one thing that still does to have the division. So we were definitely rooting against y'all.
I was sick,
but because we needed y'all to drop all four of them, and y'all did drop all four of them.
Come on, don't remind us. Don't remind us.
No, y'all reminded me about. That's because Buddy over here reminded me that 42.
Because who'd y'all lose to that week? Y'all lost that week too.
To dang, who did we lose to? We definitely lost that
because
week.
I was like, oh yeah, we about to clinch. We gonna clinch.
Bro, I was like, dang, and they play Arizona.
Yeah, we gonna clinch.
My head is like, hold up.
Yo.
Blow it. I was like, they might.
I probably sat in my seat for a good 10 minutes after that game was over. Just silent.
Security came over and was like, sir, you have to start leaving out.
I wasn't even yelling. I was just sitting there silent, like, serious. But I did see some good things from them. You know, we gonna see.
It's about their defense, I think.
Yeah.
So they were your dark horse, right?
That's my dark horse. I'm gonna go with a team flying under the radar. I don't think they're gonna be a playoff contender or anything like that. But like we was talking about off camera, I feel like Carolina can surprise a few teams going in there thinking that they're just gonna beat up on them. They look good on paper.
That's the best chance.
They look good on paper.
When you think, oh, we're about to, like, oh, they about to just roll over.
They look good on. The receiving core, yeah. They look all right.
Trying to sit all your players is crazy.
The big thing they did there was they helped out that old line because last year it was abysmal. I felt bad for him out there. I felt bad for him out there, but they helped him out. I mean, I would have liked to see them. I mean, I think Chu was going to be all right, but I would like to see them go out and get a formidable running back that can help them.
And it wasn't even like they weren't available.
It's just that, exactly. It's like that running back by committee. You need a stud there that's going to take off for you. That committee thing, none of them can tip the hand. Yeah,
like it
was there.
Like Aaron Jones, even if you brought in an Aaron Jones,
something.
Derrick Henry would have been perfect.
Something. He wouldn't win.
But yeah,
he had to get somebody that was like, all right, I just want to get paid right now.
Yeah. This is a little stop in between, like where I really want to go.
But I feel like they're gonna be. I feel like they're gonna be all right. They're gonna surprise a few teams.
All right, man. That's awesome, man. So now it's come to our time where we make some picks.
Ooh.
So we had some week
one picks.
We're unanimous on a few of them. Packers, Eagles. We got the Eagles. Did we all pick the Cardinals?
He can't just slide by that either.
Y'all can turn your mics
up. We right.
We have chosen the team for Philadelphia. My dad's gonna see this. It's all about picks, Pop. Not personal. It's only that. We all picked the Eagles. which we all picked the Bears versus the Titans. We all picked the Bengals versus the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Did we all pick the Dolphins? Yeah, we all picked the Dolphins versus the Jags. I think we all picked the Giants, didn't we?
I think so.
I think we all picked the Giants.
Yeah,
we all picked the Giants.
Bucks too.
We all picked the Seahawks, and we all picked the Buccaneers versus the Commanders. The games we didn't agree. Oh, we all picked the Lions versus the Rams as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
The games we didn't really agree on, we're going to go through right now. We're going to start with the Ravens and the Chiefs. B, I think you went with the Ravens.
Yeah.
You went with the Ravens, and Dio went with the Chiefs. Well, D went with the Chiefs. Dang, I'm wild.
Either way, it don't matter, man.
I'm gonna cut that out. Just in case anyone nobody to know. But shoot, that's I was stuck again, man. It's like I'm gonna go with shoot. Dang. Who won last year? The Chiefs did, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's in Kansas City.
Did they play
I'm
twice?
going with the Chiefs.
They played twice last year or just once?
They played once last year.
Okay.
Yeah, they played once. They played in the playoffs.
Only reason
They're in Kansas City. I'm going with the Chiefs.
it's ring night also.
Yeah, it's ring night. But also, I think that's another reason why we can
exactly
like Lamar Jackson's really going to come out and really like run the ball. I hate you. One, you're the reason I don't have one. Like, bro, I think everybody's beef with Pat Mahomes is like, why are you so good? Like, you piss me off, my boy. But I just feel like there's so many. All right, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs just because it's in the Chiefs. I don't want to hold this up any longer. Did we all pick the Falcons versus the Steelers? No, we didn't. So Steelers, Falcons. I picked the Falcons. D also picked the Falcons. B was on the fence. I think he has a love for Tom Coughlin. I mean, not Tom Coughlin, or Mike Tomlin, or Mike Tomlin, because he kind of looks like him.
Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin like Omar Epps.
He do.
He definitely do.
Yo,
That's a fact.
I didn't even know Mike Tomlin was in June.
That's a fact.
Yeah. No, you think it's more so. I don't know what type of. You don't know what type of Russell Wilson you're gonna get this year. Like he just got. You see Denver pay him to go away. But he's like, take your bread, just get out of Colorado.
Just take your money and leave.
Yeah, so it's just
pack up your fine wife and go, sir.
It's like
what's up, Sierra? No, it was good.
I feel like I want to see Fields play.
Yes,
I feel like
I do. Yes, I do want to see Justin Fields play.
It's his second chance.
But I like when a player can get some get back on a coach that thought they or a regime that thought they were because a regime that thought he was finished.
Yep.
One, because the Broncos have been trying to find their quarterback of the future forever. Mm-hmm. And he caught you guys with the Broncos country. Let's ride. I don't know what he's gonna use.
The only person saying that.
I hope he don't use nothing Paulsworthy.
He was the only person saying
Steelers country.
Saying let's ride is Paulsworthy like crazy. That was crazy.
Let's ride was crazy. I was like, oh, that's the one you wanted to go with? Yeah. That's the tape you wanted to do? Yeah. All right. Steelers country.
It was but
that was great.
Nasty work. Nasty work.
That's funny though.
I was on the fence about that because I don't know what kind of Russell Wilson he was. Like I said, my dark horse was Atlanta Falcons, but I don't know what kind of. I'll go with the Falcons. We still don't know what type of Russell they about to deal with. Like it's a matter of time. The Russ start doing something dumb, they screaming, "I put Justin Fields in immediately."
Exactly.
Oh man, yeah, they will.
That could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. Yeah. It can make it that he's gonna ball out because he know that's behind him, or it can mess his psyche up and then he started doing.
And they got Mike Tomlin got a winning record every year he's been there, so keep that up too.
And don't you be the one.
He's not going for it.
Exactly.
He didn't like. He was like, Kenny Pickett ruined it.
Week 5, week 6, you losing? Oh, yeah, he's out of here.
Who was the last dude? Mason Rudolph? He let Mason Rudolph ruin it. He was like, well, we're still making the playoffs. Yep. That's wild, bro. And that hats off to Mike Thomas.
He figures it out.
Yeah, he does figure it out. And I think that's another reason why Russ may play well. Because Mike Tomlin is such a strong-minded, strong-willed coach that he's going to give you that. He's going to give you that. You can go. You can do this. Let's get it. You know who you are. Like that type of speech, bro. And I'm waiting for him to just pull Russ. Like, yo, you got this. And I'm waiting for that. But also, it can't go unnoticed that Justin Fields is his backup, and Justin Fields wants to play. You go from being a starter the previous 2 seasons, and now you're a backup.
Let's talk about it though. What the hell did the Bears? They didn't everything that they just did for Caleb. They got him DJ Moore. That's all they got him.
That's it.
That's all they got him.
You didn't invest in the run game. You didn't invest in the O-line.
That's true.
So we can't.
You can't knock the talent. He's talented. You can't knock the talent that he has. So it's like you just looked at it's greener over here. It may not be greener over here.
But that's why I think a situation like the Steelers improves him too. Because now you got a coach. Oh, I'm gonna rock with you. And it may be the thing, but it's just like
I'd have got Russ out of there. Russ too soft for me. Oh, crazy.
Hold up. Steelers country. Hard enough. He gonna get a blue chip deal. Russ gonna get a Russell Wilson with a blue chip deal.
Man,
bruh. Oh man, poor Russ. Oh god,
that's a fact though.
Y'all think y'all both went with the Cardinals?
I think so. Yeah.
I like as much as I want to pick Kyler Murray.
Josh Allen ain't throwing to nobody.
He's not throwing anybody.
Respectfully, he's not throwing to anybody.
He's not throwing anybody, and I respect that. But damn, the Cardinals' defense isn't really hitting on anything this year.
They have Bills' offense hitting on what they got.
It could be a low key shootout for threes.
I'm gonna take you back to this. What was Josh Allen before Diggs got there?
Mid-level, stat-wise, mid-level. Crazy picks, and he did that when Diggs was there last year. So I do still think the picks happen. The high risk, high reward type joint.
Not only did you lose your number 1, you lost your number 2 too.
Yeah. You got tight ends and James Cook. You got tight ends and James Cook. You got Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, and James Cook.
It's going to show us though if he's really the guy that everybody thinks he is. This is going to be a huge season for him. Damn man, when you put it like that, Kyler Murray has, in my opinion, more options, more weapons because he has a studded wide receiver. I'm with the Cardinals. So unanimously, we all across the board the Cardinals. Texans versus the Colts. Me and D both picked the Texans. This guy, you still want to stick with the Colts?
I'll tell you what, I'm a fan of Anthony Richardson. Yeah. He gonna come in healthy, ball out, but I like Anthony Richardson. That's why I picked him. But
is that enough to change your pick to the Texans?
I'm going with the Texans.
Okay, so we all unanimously chose the Texans. Okay, that's quite all right.
But if they pull it out, don't say I was wrong.
What?
The Colts. Oh, that was crazy. and you gave me eye contact. That was crazy.
You said it. I was like,
that's crazy.
I said, whoa, why am I facing this way?
You look right in my corneas. You look right in my corneas.
Wow.
No, but I'm a fan of Anthony Richardson. I think he gonna shine it in the.
He's gonna have to run around.
Yeah,
that's all. He's gonna have to run around.
I think.
Yeah, that's
defense is nice.
Yeah,
like, I wish I could pick the Colts because I do like Anthony Richardson. Jonathan Taylor has led me to a Super Bowl in the past.
Yeah,
fantasy league. It just I don't know.
The Colts got
Texas got too many weapons.
I mean, Lamar Jackson has success against them on the ground.
Yeah,
and they got 2 running backs that can really tote the ground. They got Dameon Pierce and they got Joe Mixon. Yeah, and Joe Mixon is gonna be looking for like I can show you I still got this. Because the Bengals did him like I don't think they did.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with y'all. I'm gonna go to Texas. I'm gonna say the Texans.
No yeah. So we all unanimously across the board Texans. We all picked the Dolphins. Panthers versus the Saints. You picked the Panthers because that's your dark horse. Who did you pick?
I'm gonna be on
Okay, you went with the Panthers.
Who's the quarterback down there?
Derek Carr. That's why. But their defense is.
Who's the quarterback down there? Who's the quarterback down there?
Who's the quarterback? Yo, I knew. I was sitting here in my head. I'm like, do I trust Derek?
His man's got him out of there. DA went to play with his man and got him out of there.
That's why I worked because on the show receivers was crazy. So, the Jimmy Garoppolo joke is even crazier.
That's even worse.
I signed off for it. I was like, what? You went to the office and like, this is what we're thinking. Oh, get rid of him?
Got him out of there.
Not even bench him. Oh, we're getting rid of him, bro. Like, he's wild. Damn.
Just because he said
I'm going to go with the Saints. Just because that's funny. I want Derek Carr to win. This is Derek Carr, Chris Olave. Their defense is stout. Chris Olave is going to ball.
He's tough. He's going to be tough. I like Saheed too, though.
And I think Alvin Kamara is going to have a sneaky comeback season too. So I'm going to go with the Saints. I'm going to go with the Saints in that pick. We all picked I think we all picked the Giants. Yeah, we all picked the Seahawks. I don't even want to talk about it. Raiders and the Chargers?
No. You know you was going.
No, hold up. Shut up. We're going to go Raiders and Chargers first. Raiders versus the Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers.
Yeah, I want Chargers.
We all go Chargers.
Yeah, I want Chargers.
Darn it, y'all went with the Seahawks. Cowboys and Browns. Y'all pick first.
What we say in the beginning? Nothing prosperous in Dallas. I'm going Cleveland.
What?
Do I gotta express why?
You don't have to. Because you might not be on next week's show. This is wild work, bro. I thought you was my dog, man. It's hurt my heart.
I want the cover.
Because who's the quarterback? I'm gonna ask you a question. Who's the quarterback? That's why Jameis Winston might be actually a better pick.
Right.
Because Deshaun Watson hasn't showed us like that he's worth that much money. And that's not against Deshaun, because I actually used to like him when he was with the Texans. But yeah, that's my only question.
Taking my heart out of it, like being like making the pick.
Defensive wise, I can definitely get that pick.
But if I'm gonna put money on it, you gotta go Dallas.
Yeah, I feel like it works a little bit better. Now I'm picking with my heart wholeheartedly for that. Because I like Cleveland's defense. I spoke very highly about them last season because Myles Garrett is one of my favorite defensive players. Like I feel like him, Micah Parsons and T.J. Watt all had a claim for like defensive player of the year, in my opinion.
But offensively, they don't.
Yeah, offensively, like Amari Cooper is cool, is nice. That's it.
You got Coop there.
I mean, you got Nick Chubb coming back.
Get Chubb back, but are you going to get Chubb back, or are you going to get?
Are you playing forward? That's crazy.
Chubb back is crazy.
I was going to let you rock because I was like, maybe they might not figure it out. Oh, but they know. They're wild. They over there watching like they're like, these dudes, we're never watching another episode. Nah. You guys, wow.
Are you going to get that same version of him that he was before the injury?
But now, here's the thing, though. They're also splitting time now. They brought in Ford. Ford was there, and he held down the spot, and he played really well last year. So
that's still Nick Chubb, though. I mean,
yeah, Nick Chubb is a beast.
Go take a seat.
Take a seat, young fella. Let me get the first two.
Take a seat, young
fella. You can get that fourth just in case.
First two, you might get the whole series. We talking about series.
Special teams, big dog. You're wild. Who you picking, B?
I want to hate and say the Cowboys, but I like the Browns. Coming in.
I feel like it's not a bad pick to pick them. I just feel like I have to pick the Cowboys.
But I said this because I'm looking over too. I forgot they picked up Jerry Jeudy during the off season too.
Ooh.
Yeah, him and Amari on the outside.
Tip the scale.
Yeah, I want to see.
That might tip the scale.
I might have to get on this.
Yeah, I'm looking at Deshaun got a make a break year.
Is Deshaun Watson going to be Deshaun Watson, or is he going to be Deshaun Watson?
Well, that's what we said that last year. We seen he was.
We thought
them
first picks was crazy. Yeah. I mean, granted, he was already hurt, and then we started doing it. We doing that. Pause. we started like filming and recording ourselves on pod back during the playoffs, so he wasn't already playing. Joe Flacco actually.
I just let it go there. He don't got no excuse. If Joe Flacco got that far, yeah,
y'all got another weapon.
Yeah.
I low key, I can go with Jameis Winston to lead this team, and they can win a few games. Like as many as Joe Flacco did.
Jameis not bad, but I don't think he's not.
Bro, did you see that tape of him talking about CC's pizza?
I don't want to hear Jameis talking about anything, especially food. I don't hear Jameis talking about eating it. Yeah,
forget the eating the W, going back to the crab legs in front of the stage.
Talking about they was a gift. They was trying to pay for them. They might just gift you crab legs.
He looked at him like,
yeah. Say the point that was going to take him. Like, no, it's still not. You trying to pay for crab legs. I don't believe Jameis. I don't hit on Jameis. If I go to huddle and Jameis say I'm walking. No, because everything's gonna go bad. I can't.
Man said you gifted somebody crab.
Yeah, he just don't get. Nobody just gifted.
Ain't nobody putting crab legs in a box.
Nah, he just thought celebrity was enough. He thought celebrity was enough. Like, man, you know.
Yeah, I know you was.
I'm me.
Yeah.
We all picked the Bucks. We all picked the Buccaneers, like we said before. We all picked the Lions, of course, versus the Rams. And now the Jets versus the Monday night game. The first Monday night game of the season.
He did have one.
He did have one? Okay, that was
2014.
But no, that's beside the point. We got the New York Jets versus the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to do this out of pure hate. I'm going with the Jets. I don't care. Say what you want in the comment section. He's such a hater. You're damn right. Next. What?
I'm going to say, I think when the Niners going to get it. It's like that front line of the Niners getting the that front seven getting to Aaron Rodgers.
The back four ain't bad either.
No, not at all.
The back four
not at all.
Definitely play.
But it's a like I said, it's a new. I don't say brand new Aaron Rodgers. Like you see, he lost all last season.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying, for some reason, they were trying to get him to come back.
That
was so weird. That was so weird.
Every week they were like, "Can he come back?" I was like,
"That's what I'm saying." To do what? To do what?
Bro, they weren't in a playoff. Like I think when they said it, they were still in playoff contention. I was like, so y'all want him to risk his whole career?
Yeah,
paying him money
to do.
If they would have made playoffs, he would have been back. He would have
got one hit. That's another season.
He did it in Green Bay.
Yeah.
They
came back.
So you going with the Niners?
I'm going with the Niners. Yeah.
What about you, dude? What's up?
I'm on the fence with this one. As much as I hate the Niners, I think the Jets got too much hype. I think it's way too much hype over there.
I think the defense plays better.
I think the defense plays better. I think the defense is solid. But I feel like
the Williams brothers are definitely going to play.
The ascension of Breece Hall and I don't see that. It's going to help him, but I don't know. I see A-Rob leading them past this one.
I think to it is the fact that last year they didn't have an offensive line. They went out and got some pieces so I think that's what plays into my pick a little bit.
He old, man.
He is old, but Brock Purdy's young. He's still new, and he has dropped games to teams he shouldn't have dropped.
And he playing at MetLife.
Aren't they one of the teams that lost to Cleveland when Deshaun Watson?
I'm just saying, MetLife, feel like everybody get hurt there. That's probably the worst field to play on. That turf is terrible. Think about everybody who's torn ACLs there.
We hope that don't happen to
you. Yeah. I'm just saying, just playing there is
also, if it does happen to y'all, we are not held responsible. We are not held responsible.
Yeah, him coming up.
You chose to play, big dog.
How old is he right now? How old is A-Rod?
Aaron Rodgers.
God, was he? Like 38, 39?
I say 38, 39.
Coming off an Achilles tear. I don't know if you're going to be back like that.
He's 40.
40.
Yeah, it might be. This might be the last hurrah.
Yeah.
Wait, speaking of the Jets, too, you need to pay her something right. Y'all got it. Y'all.
Nah. Go ahead and rescind that trade.
No.
He still gonna want
He's still gonna bread. He still need his bread.
I ain't gonna pay.
He's in the contract for a year. It don't matter.
The Jets got paid that man.
You want some Jerry Jones type?
No, they traded contract for.
Yo, low-key Cincinnati doing Jamar like that. Oh, I bet he played week 1 though.
Yeah.
Yo, I sat there. I was like, he got to play week 1.
They still play week 1.
That fine is like
the Jets for that defense, as good as it already is, they got to pay something with it.
That's a fact.
If y'all want to go,
that's the wildest part. That's a piece that could really take you over.
Exactly.
Like that's a piece that could really take
pay him what he needs.
And the wildest part is all the stories coming out from the Eagles.
Yeah.
The Eagles office talking about. He was making up his own coverage. Like, he was making up chances for him to... If he was doing that... But what about the time... So, were they playing it off with the times he got the sacks?
He had incentives built in. Like
No. But I mean, if he was changing up, like, times where he was supposed to go in the coverage... And he was going after the quarterback, and he sacked the quarterback.
Yeah.
Were they like, huh? He's like, no.
That's what it was.
He got the like, it's a wild. That's a wild. He wasn't. Like, that's wild, bro. That's a wild situation. Like,
I feel like that trade was dumb, though. I feel like nobody won that trade. Nobody. Essentially, what y'all should have did was y'all should have just traded Hassan Reddick for Bryce Hubb. If you're gonna do that, that's basically what you did. You swapped.
And Bryce Hubb is going to play.
I'd rather you just did that. But for me, if I'm them, we had the money at the time. I would have just bought him back.
Hassan Reddick don't even seem like if they didn't want to pay him, that he would have an issue.
Imagine him in his defense right now. Imagine him. You add him into the Eagles defense right now. Bro, just add him.
Just think about it. What it adds to defensive back. If I'm Sauce Gardner, I'm like, why is he not signed yet? Why aren't we giving this man everything that he's possibly asking for? Because now it's like, hold up, he's somebody who could build our defense up as a unit. Then you already got Quentin Williams.
Yep.
Then you got the linebacker Williams.
They got another defense. Yeah, they got another linebacker too.
Yeah,
but that came from the Ravens. That's the end.
He's nice. So that core of guys, and they're all young. They're all young. You bring in some experience of somebody who's been to the playoffs and who could really put this all together. And then you got something, but people don't want to think like that. They think like, and I get a lot of these dudes be like, oh, the almighty dollar, but bro, you knew this was a money league.
Yeah, CJ Mosley and Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah, oh my God! And CJ can still get you, still give you quality minutes, like quality games, bro. But man, that's gonna be something that they have to decide, man. That's the
rough part. It all. I think that game, not even just that game, the season depends on what A-Rod you get because they're built. They're built to go. It's just if he's still the guy because they have nothing behind him.
For sure.
They have
legit nothing. He goes down. You're like, oh, not again. No, it's gonna be like a Spanish television.
We might get him Pickett.
I caramba. They're gonna turn into Bart Simpson. Quick.
Yeah, they're gonna have to trade for somebody. They're gonna have to trade for somebody.
So, who's on our week 1 must-watch list? So we each gonna pick a game that we have circled for week 1, and 2, a player that we feel like could ball this week, like just with it being week 1. So B, I'm gonna start with you.
Look out for?
And the must-watch game for week 1.
For you. Look out for? We talked about earlier the Cardinals, Marvin Harrison Jr. Okay.
Excellent pick.
I think they gonna go. They targeted him. He gonna get targets. So
they got what's the face? The Bills.
They got Bills. They got targets. What we said last season, they got rid of the whole secondary.
Yep.
So he may have a field day. Six.
It might look like his first game at Ohio State.
Yeah, 6'4", 27-year-old.
That game was bananas.
So that's Marvin Harrison Jr. That's my player to look out for. The team this week.
Your must-watch game.
My must-watch game. Ooh.
You only pick one.
The Texans and Colts. I'm going Texans and Colts.
Okay.
That's solid.
That's a solid one. That's solid. Both solid.
The Colts are definitely solid.
Both solid. All right. I'm gonna keep it home, man. I'm gonna go Eagles Packers. Game to must watch. It just has so many implications on there. As far as these can be 2 playoff teams, these can be 2 teams that can make it to the bowl. But the
anything is possible.
Yeah, definitely.
That case, but
Yeah, anything's possible. But
anything's definitely possible.
the person to watch, player to watch, is definitely going to be Saquon. I want to see how he balls in this offense because it's a lot over there.
You did there, boy. You went 2
Yeah.
overs. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
That's solid. That's solid.
Because for him, you got to look at it like it's a lot we have right now. Everybody not going to be happy every game, but you got to give him the ball. He's so dynamic. You got to give him the ball, and that's going to keep Jay Hurts healthy. He shouldn't have to run as much. Even some of them tush pushes, hand it off. Hand it off.
You don't have to worry about getting the tush
hand it off
because Saquon Barkley ain't going down number one.
Because they start twisting them up, grabbing necks, all types of stuff.
That's the worst part.
It's like, we can't stop it. We're gonna hurt you. We can't stop it. We're gonna hurt you.
His leg was like it looked like a hurt ankle.
They were trying to.
It was for the 8. I was watching.
They done tore his helmet off one game, right?
He like, I felt bad for him a little bit. But I low-key think that was the Dallas game. So I was like, I don't see it.
That's what I'm rolling with. I'm gonna keep it home for this first week.
Those are solid picks, both of you guys. That's good work. I see why I picked you guys to join this journey on this pod with me. My game to watch is Ravens Chiefs. 2 MVPs at the quarterback position. Defenses, it's going to be a defensive game, truly. Also, my player to watch. Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
Caleb Williams. I want to see what the kid's got. I want to see what he got, man. I want to see if he can live up to the hype because that's someone who I'm rooting for to live up to the hype. I feel like you're putting him in a great position. With him being able to play with the rest of these guys and these high-level dudes are Pro Bowl talent.
Yep.
I think everybody but DJ Moore is a Pro Bowler that they brought in.
He
might. Yeah, he's a Pro Bowl talent. He just not got picked. Yeah. I think that's just because of the team. But those Carolina teams were bad. Yeah, Caleb Williams. I want to see what he got, man. And with that being said, man, you tuned into the Fan Sports Podcast, and we're out.
Week 1 out.
Week 1.
Unruly, fam.